Fannie Lou Hamer, the fiery civil rights activist from Mississippi, spent her life speaking truth to power. Perhaps her conviction to speak up for others was rooted in her own movement of being silenced. Soon after she married, Hamer went for surgery to remove a tumor in her uterus. That doctor also performed a hysterectomy without her consent, eliminating the opportunity for her to bear children. Such forced sterilization was not uncommon for Black women seeking medical care and was intended to control the Black population. Hamer picked up the pieces from that movement to become one of the prominent voices of those fighting for civil rights and voting rights for all. Women were extended the right to vote through the 19th Amendment in 1920, but exercising that right was another issue altogether for Black women. In her home state of Mississippi, that amendment was not ratified until 1984. As such, Hamer worked tirelessly to help people navigate the Jim Crow laws intended to prevent people from exercising their rights. Her efforts saw a significant increase in voter participation in Mississippi and became a beacon of hope for the entire nation. When I think about my own struggles inside of a broken system, riddled with biases, conscious and unconscious, microaggressions carefully hidden in the undertones of political correctness, the disparity and inequality of justice for all, especially for minorities and those often overlooked in marginalized communities, I have often asked myself if I am doing enough in the fight for equality for others. As a Black woman, a wife, a mother, sister, friend, mentor, and leader, the internal struggle to support those around me can be overwhelming at times. I struggle with the impact of how this broken system impacts myself, my family, and my community. And to be honest, I have more questions than I do answers about why things happen the way they do, and how long will things last before we see changes to an old system that needs an overhaul. While the struggle is real and continues on in various ways, I am encouraged by Sister Fannie, who spoke truth to power and became a beacon of hope for an entire nation. She believed that God was on her side and favored everyone fighting for the rights and equality of Black people. What encourages me was her willingness to allow God to use her, even at the expense of her own personal struggles, to the degree that I can vote without being persecuted for it. As her legacy lives on for me and so many others who have continued the fight for equality, I am encouraged that her contributions were realized beyond her lifetime. My hope is that as my journey continues, I can also trust the same God to unveil the greatness of His purpose for me, because I am encouraged to get up and try something, like she said, to remain in the fight for the next generation.